Good evening, everyone, from Houston on this Easter Sunday night. And welcome to the NBA playoffs on TNT with first-round coverage presented by NerdWallet. The number 7 seed Golden State Warriors are fresh off a play-in game win, the first round of these 2025 playoffs.
In this series.
Van Vliet will miss the three, quickly the other way. Butler drives and gets it to go. He might sway this team as much as any player on the team.
And he's a big-time shot maker on top of that.
Curry inside, scoops it home for two. Curry with the ball, post on the wing. Butler back in the contest. Payton with the screen. Post in the corner, and Butler on the move. Here's Şengün. It's loose on the ground, Payton. And Golden State the other way. Curry, number 3 in three-point shots made this season. He'll drive in for 2 here. They make it a three-point game. But in the previous 11, he was averaging 14 a game. Curry sees an open lane. He'll scoop it up and put it in. 2 straight drives. Curry with the penetration. The Golden State Warriors on a 16-3 run. It's Green and Thompson on him. Cutting, Curry, layup in. What a pass! Timeout, Houston. It's an 18-3 Golden State run.
Told me similarly, he said he never takes a day off. And he says, listen, Dylan knows that he has let his emotions get the best of him in the past, specifically against the Warriors.
Curry with the rebound.
Partner, look at the score.
I know it.
These are the playoffs.
This is amazing.
2 minutes left here.
Curry, 3, good!
And gets his first 3 here of the evening.
It's Pajemski. 6 points from him. Curry, 3,
Man.
Oh, he hit that from way outside. Biggest lead for Golden State. Curry dialing long distance.
He knows all about this rivalry with the Warriors from his time with Memphis.
Van Vliet is on Butler. He gets it inside to Curry. Nifty move, and Curry's got it. He and Butler, as I said, 18 apiece. He'll dance. He'll throw up a shot. Oh, goodness.
Are you kidding me?
Geometrically, that should not have happened. Wow, what a shot.
This is crazy. First it was Butler, now Stephen Curry. The degree of difficulty on that 3. Bring the flavor, brought to you by Wingstop. Again,
we told you earlier, he hit the 3rd most three-point shots in the NBA, back of Anthony Edwards and Malik Beasley. Curry down low. Payton along with Moody out there for the Warriors, and a nice shot. It's a 2.
and Adams.
Post to Curry. Thompson comes out on Curry. 3. Bullseye.
No way. I mean, that's twice. Shot clock running down. A big 3. Look, he's out here just having fun.
And then Thompson's got it. Thompson swerves by Curry. Inside it goes. Curry gets the ball. Ahead it goes. Payton on the release. And he comes in hot and high. It's a Curry 3. Ring it up. Curry with a triple.
He's having wars over here with C.J. Stroud. You talk about 2 players understanding what big moments are all about.
The Golden State Warriors are going to win it by 10 in Game 1 over the Houston Rockets.
And again, they had their fingerprints all over this in terms of the, not only at the offensive end, but defensively.
And they put it away and win Game 1 and win a road playoff game for the 29th time in the last 30 road series in the postseason.
And round 2 continues tonight from downtown Houston on a Wednesday night. Toyota Center veteran Warriors team with 2 days off before we get set to play tonight. So that means the headline for the Rockets.
And he has learned to take advantage on the cuts.
Here's Curry, comes around the screen, buries the 3.
Well, that's the one screen they're not going to switch, is with Şengün. And so Moses Moody, very important, has limited minutes in the last 3 games, and you sort of at times lose your rhythm a little bit.
Great call. Curry got himself some room. Şengün lost the handle. And Curry out of the pack. Spencer all the way in, lays it up and in with the left hand. Curry guarded by Eason. And now Spencer gets in the paint and scores it. He had to endure it for a couple of days. Very sluggish game one. Nice pass by Curry to Keith Santos. Rockets dominating on the glass. Now Green for three. No good. Healed with the board. Curry up ahead. Kuminga flying. Kuminga lays it in. So exchanging threes the last three trips. And now the all-time three-point king with the ball in his hands. He puts it up. He's fouled. I beg your pardon, not a foul. It goes.
No, you were right.
I thought he was fouled.
No, you were right. He was fouled. David Guthrie just didn't call it.
5 in a row. Back and forth they go.
Well, if Houston's going to make even a few threes, there's no chance for the Warriors to beat them as Steph Curry makes another one.
Defensive Player of the Year will be announced tomorrow. Draymond Green is one of the finalists in the first half. We saw a lot of Pat Spencer and Jonathan Kuminga getting his first minutes of the playoffs. Curry, a little hesitation.
Jalen Green scores. We've seen the two bigs together, and now we see no bigs on the floor.
Green's got 25 as Kuminga hits a three. Matchups to officiate. But David Guthrie, Courtney Kirkland, and Sean Courtney. Curry at the free throw line. Rockets lead is 15.
Free throws that he has earned despite the physical defense.
Anything else you'd like to add? A poor three-point shooting team. Poor shooting team all the way around, really. Field goals and free throws. As Looney gets to the basket. Looking for Curry. Santos finds him. Curry hits. That was the last time the Rockets were in the playoffs, in the bubble. Harden had 30 against the Lakers that year. And Post hits another one, so replay. So
Dylan Brooks very upset about the game. So in a big game, so they go in there with the confidence that they can go into Chase Center and win.
That's it. Rockets win. 109-94. Monster game from Jalen Green.
From Chase Center in San Francisco, it's game 3 between the Warriors and the Rockets as the venue changes from Houston to San Francisco. An 11-game winning streak just fell short of the play-in tournament. They carried that momentum into this year.
Felt like they were a bit soft on Green in game 2. Didn't give him as much resistance at the point of attack, and he's so good coming off that action. Doesn't need much time.
Kuminga fought around that screen, navigated it well on the hit ahead. Kuminga set it with his chest. Missed it, and the Warriors controlled. Been a very quiet first quarter for Steph Curry so far. But not for long. Off glass, off the window. 9:30 a.m. on the West Coast. Nothing better than morning NBA buckets when you wake up. Curry trying to wake up the offense.
He just put the cape on that play.
Wow. On the switch, Green drives it in. Post with the offensive rebound. Another opportunity. Curry open from deep. Got it. The lead is down to 10, and Curry has 7 in the game.
A lot more difficult to face guard Steph Curry after an offensive rebound. Now Fred VanVleet guarding Steph Curry.
A little floppy action for Curry. Off glass, got it. Steph with consecutive jumpers. He's up to 9.
Well, you try to top block, really got to move and sell it a little bit.
And Thompson was in Curry's chest like bronchitis. You hear the prevailing sentiment and what they think about number 30.
And then slipped right to the basket, but that little pocket pass by Draymond Green got picked off, and all of a sudden it's a 3 on the other end.
Wow, Steph turned the corner, pop clutch. VanVleet. Good defense by Curry, got the block and the possession and the outlet. Healed with the highlight.
Boy, what great defense by Steph Curry. Right there in the middle of the lane as a help defender.
He is not a pigeon on defense.
When he got that screen from Quentin Post, he just went right in the body of Şengün, knowing he would draw the foul.
For defensive purposes. Ten on the shot clock. Şengün coming with help. Tough spacing right now for Curry. Drives it into the lane. Got it. And the Giant Slayer shot.
You get right up into him just like Fred VanVleet did. That just needs to finish some plays.
Oh, Curry got a bird in the sky. Knocked down the three.
Anytime Steph Curry is a screener, he is doubly dangerous. And once you give up that straight line drive, you're going to draw multiple defenders, and Şengün took advantage of it.
Curry puts up the shot and one. Got it. A foul on Şengün here. On the exit screen, Curry open, knocks it home. Steph Curry looked at his wrist and said, I got time today.
He's rounding back into form. He was out for a long time after starting the first 33.
Oh, wow. Steph hit the hydraulics. Slammed on the brakes.
Boy, that's a tough cover for Jabari Smith Jr. Steph Curry just couldn't recover quick enough to get to Jabari Smith Jr.
Steph on the cross, the three on the way, got it. The stare down three was pure. 30 points in the game for Steph Curry.
It's not like these are anywhere near open or easy shots. I mean, that was good defense by Dillon Brooks.
They get a reset on the shot clock to 14. Brooks on Curry.
I actually thought Green fouled him.
Oh, and Curry.
Quentin Post was going to knock him off that spot.
Curry draws two. Healed. Got it. Little buddy ball in full effect.
And Şengün made a really good pass to Dillon Brooks for that three.
Curry shakes free of Eason. On the roll. Payton inside. Lays it home.
For Houston in this game, they're 12 of 22.
Leaving some food on the table. Payton inside. Shot clock at 7 for Curry on Green. Jalen Green. Wow, what a pass. Payton got it. A dime drop for the ages by Curry. Payton on the wing against Smith. Curry against Green. 6 on the shot clock for 3. Wet. Oh. It's wet.
That looked like the Papa shot we just showed.
It sure was. Foul called against Thompson. So Curry will go to the free throw line and shoot the technical foul. But this series has been all about business for Curry, Green, and everybody else involved.
Jalen Green.
Up to 35. And this is a huge win on so many levels for Golden State, because Butler gets to heal an additional 2-3 days.
Just resiliency and, you know, the idea that it wasn't going. This series, no game is going to be pretty. You just kind of have to grind it out, stick with the runs. We had 22 points like halfway through the first half, and you're looking up like, how are we going to score?
Curry, a big-time believer.
Good evening. Let's go. With the home team leading by a game, and tonight getting back the player that helped change their season.
36 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. It was his 8th career playoff 30-point game versus Houston.
Points in the paint, a problem in game 1. Curry, Podziemski, this is a free.
Try to wear down the Warriors, bringing in bodies.
A 3, Podziemski is now surrounded and kicks, and Curry will catch. Brooks will defend, he'll slither and sneak.
Wow, how did he get that to go? Curry with the left off the glass. Okay, that's a little head scratching.
Curry with the strike, 1 point in the last 6 possessions for Golden State. So playing on the road, they don't blink. Biggest lead right now by Houston. Floating in, Curry gets it to go. Rebound by Payton. It's Curry with a green screen. He sets up, it's a 3. Curry knocks it in. So 3 fouls on Green. He's already gotten a tech. Flagrant right there. 4 as we start the second half. Curry has got 10 over Green, and now he's got 12.
Yeah, he's looking for that matchup on Jalen Green.
For the first 3 games of this series, and tonight at the line, he's 3 of 5. Curry will drive through 10.
Well, it hasn't been easy for Curry all evening, but again, now.
It's an Eason 3. That's a rebound by Stephen Curry. Houston has started 0-6 from the floor to begin the second half. On the wing, Hield caught it, fired, triple. Hield has 10 in the third quarter. It's Van Vliet driving on Curry, wheels inside, ball poked away. Podziemski with 2 seconds on the shot clock gets to Curry with a fake. He'll fire a 20.
What is Shane Goon doing? You've got to understand, if you go for the pump fake, if you stays down, there's not enough time for Curry to get that shot off.
Şengün is going to inbound. Here comes Van Vliet. On the move, trying to tie. The Golden State Warriors have held on to take a 3-1 lead in the series.
Downtown Houston has had its fair share of postseason moments over the years, and tonight, a young, ascending Rockets team that has had such a breakthrough season is officially on the clock.
Steph Curry in these scenarios is dangerous. You talk about Game 5 against Boston in the NBA Finals.
But little to no playoff experience, and that has manifested itself late in games.
Well, you can't teach experience without experiencing, and Golden State Warriors, as they get the first bucket, you can't have Steph Curry off the floor just on the offensive end. He has a gravitational pull, but he's got to be smart to not pick up those early fouls as posts, and Van Vliet 8 threes last game, lit it up for 25.6 assists as GP2.
Ben Thompson's kick is intercepted by Santos. Curry, Moody attacking and quickly. Turned down several major programs to join the G League Ignite. And what a ride it has been that has led him to Houston. Finally, Steph Curry gets his first points that we've seen from him the last couple of weeks. Curry, who has been just a nightmare for this Houston franchise over the years. In tight.
He has made his career off that pocket pass as Curry puts Eason on roller skates on that play, that pull-up. Hey, listen, the bank is open, especially when the Rockets are playing. The bank is open in Houston.
My goodness, that's been the kind of night that we have seen so far from the Rockets. Payton, big shot for Golden State. 8 straight for Houston. Here comes Curry. High archer, no. Offensive rebound, Butler. Curry elevates and hits.
And Curry never stops moving. Goodness, the Rockets are hot.
Here comes Curry. Hard drive to the rack. The Houston Rockets, with a prolific offensive performance, built up a 30-point lead, and they get this series back to San Francisco on Friday night.
Thank you, Malika. A great day in the Bay Area, a great day for sailing. The weather's nice, and a great day for the NBA playoffs to continue. Chase Center's going to be loud and packed tonight, hoping for a celebration of a series-clinching victory, while the Rockets look to send the series to a Game 7. And the crowd certainly wanting a celebration. Meanwhile, the Rockets, they love that sound of silence. That's what they want to hear.
But you still have established that, hey, this is how we're going to let you guys play.
Brooks lets it fly. Curry lets the pass fly. Butler inside, lays it up and in.
He also tried to draw a foul on that.
If this team believes they have a chance to win a championship, Draymond has to get in these things under control so he can play later as Steph knocks down the little floater.
I'm surprised Draymond didn't grab that. Looked like he went to tip it.
Podziemski's come in. Curry fires away and knocks down the 3. Thompson coming off his best game in Game 5. Here's Curry. finds some room. Three-pointer, knocks it down. Steph Curry, his second three-pointer. Warriors needed that after Houston had opened up the big lead. And doing again, a rare three. He's taken two of them. Curry against Brooks. Curry on the drive, trying to draw contact. He does. Oh, they're going to wave it off. There's a foul. Jason Goebel was waving it off. Are they going to count it? Yes, now they are. The initial signal was before.
Doris. He's walked around this building with everyone applauding his work ethic. And you know what? Let us be the first ones to say, Mike.
Well, Curry hearing chants of MVP, was talking about before the game what Jimmy Butler's meant to him. He said it's just given him and Draymond Green confidence, some struggles. The others have picked up the slack. Şengün, couple of fakes. Short arms it a bit. Green the rebound. Curry pushes the pace. Curry sets, fires. It's good. Steph Curry cooking now. The game is tied.
Back to the zone they go here, Houston.
Curry gets away, fires, connects. Steph Curry with his fourth three-pointer.
I don't think people talk about his strength enough.
No, they don't.
Those shoulders are massively different than when he entered the league.
Curry nearly throws it away, but Butler was right there. Podziemski off the bounce. Curry, catch, fire, hits. Another three for Steph Curry. His fifth of the game. Dangerous pass, but Butler gets it. Moody with 6 on the 24. Draymond Green, backdoor to Curry, gets inside. Layup is good. Fumbled the ball a bit, but still able to get to the rim.
It's the second time, though, that Steven Adams is guarding Stephen Curry does on a nightly basis.
An interesting thing, they had a foul to give. Ime Udoka furious with that foul. They have 3 times as many turnovers as field goals made here in the fourth. 107-91. Curry trying to get on track. That one goes down. Just the second bucket made here in the fourth for Golden State. The 1-footer can't get it to go. Curry looks to push. Curry inside. Podziemski lays it up and banks it home with 2.5 remaining. And that'll do it. This opening round playoff series is tied at 3 games apiece. The veterans were the stars, but they had plenty of help.
And we welcome you from Houston, Texas, downtown. On a Sunday night, Toyota Center, the home of the Rockets, age 23 or younger, many of which in their first playoff series. Stephen Curry, he has done a lot of damage in the playoffs, in the finals, in Game 7s. And we are so looking forward to bringing it to you here on TNT. And matching up in a Game 7. Those two matched up in an NBA Finals a few years ago. When Udoka was with the Celtics. Green lit it up in Game 2. Jalen Green, the 38 and 9 points at 8 made threes in that game. Buddy healed for 3, got it. Nice look, nice setup.
Oh, Steph Curry. They're going to blitz every one of his pick and rolls when it's with one of the centers.
Who has been a dominating force in Game 7s past. Podziemski with that strong hand on the left hand. He sends that pass from Şengün, gets a steal now. Hield sets it up, and Hield is all smiles.
Follows his own shot, a quick second jump. Great athlete.
Curry's got his first. Stephen Curry drills a long three-pointer. Şengün backing down Butler. They clear it out. Şengün spins off 1 foot. No good, air ball.
They will just not double team Şengün unless he gets a ball out.
Oh, Podziemski goes strong this time. 5.5 to go, third quarter. Warriors led by 12 at the half. Then took a 15-point lead. Here's Curry now, 3 for 3, and cashes one in. Thompson's got Podziemski's attention here. He gives it up. Curry trying to get 3. Eason right in his back pocket. And Curry, what a finish. Oh, my goodness. Stephen Curry with the reverse off the glass with some serious English on it. Rockets start with Smith and Eason off the bench, joining Thompson, Şengün, and Jalen Green. Murray dancing with Smith, gets to the basket, lays it in.
Looney and Draymond Green both and they continue to play him one-on-one. He's under 50% in the series. Steph Curry gets an opening. Yeah, something happened to Thompson's leg. You talked about the calf earlier. That's what caused him to stop on this play. And Curry to get the
defensive rating in the NBA. And Stanley won 17 of their last 19 games to the finish line as Steph and Curry able to put one inside. Curry at the controls.
Here comes the blitz. Curry able to get around Adams all the way to the rim. Steph Curry putting on a show here to help his team, and now he started to score in the fourth. But early on, 9 rebounds now. They took one away, a couple of steals.
This is where the daggers come out too. Stephen Curry rips the cords.
He was debating, I think, right there to do the
Şengün on the ground, ball is loose, and Curry comes away with it. The Warriors sniffing it now. Curry, body healed. Body healed for 3. Mike Dunleavy has seen his team go on a 12-0 run. A quick burst. Steve Kerr's going to improve to 4-1 in Game 7s. And for the 3rd time in playoff history.
And they're just hoping to avoid the play-in Memphis. Yeah. They never thought we're going to be in the 2nd round and have home court.
But the Warriors, with all that championship pedigree, go on the road and beat the Rockets and eliminate the Rockets.
Great performance, and especially at the defensive end. The 2nd time here on their home floor in Houston that the Rockets were held under 90 points.
Just a lot of resilience. Everybody's stepping up. Everybody's been talking about our team the last 2 games. In terms of our execution, energy, all that, we kind of blocked it all out. And
well, Stephen Curry, 22 points tonight, 10 rebounds. We'll send it back to our guys in the studio. Buddy Hield coming this way. You'll hear from him.